What is going on? We are back here again. Who's hyped for some more USFA action? Let me know in the chat. You already know how we do. The games keep rolling, and you already know it's your boy Stacks. We up in his thing. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm happy for the league. We're back at it again. 1 week almost down, and we got ourselves a great matchup in this one. It is a playoff rematch from last season that we ended up seeing 2 straight weeks. If you can remember, we've seen in week 14, and then they met up in the playoffs the next week. So should be a fun ride as the New Jersey Battalion face off against the Tampa Bay Typhoon. Should be a fun ride as always. Make sure you like and subscribe. Get it lit up in here. Throw some biddies and throw some titties. I like titties, but that's besides the point. We gotta get into the action. New Jersey trying to get back to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs. And New Jersey has a lot of great talent on both sides of the field. They showed some heart last season, but now everyone's screening for them. They know what to expect. They got a great quarterback there. And Zaire Augustus got the big homies as well at wide receiver with Zachariah Branch, along with Ryan Bandy. Drew Stowe is there, Darren Guadiana, all the good stuff. And then their defense is loaded as well. I could go all day, but the kind of storyline here is what's happening with Tampa Bay. I'd say they're one of the teams that improved the most going from season 9 to season 10. You see the player on the right side of your screen. Ulf Jacobson, the former Dragon, has made his way to Tampa Bay. And then of course you got the former Royal in Kai Coco. He's going to be debuting. And then you also have the former Pittsburgh Roughneck and Blake Grant. So there's so much talent around James West here. This is definitely the most talent he's ever had all over. In regards to the offense, the defense, they lost a big name in Preston Dotson, but Jordan Vinny, the former cornerback, he moved to strong safety. So gonna see how that is going to work out. We could go ahead and get this thing rolling. If y'all are ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and hit that play game button. Let's go ahead and get into it. Get in the giveaway, get into the predictions, get your coins up. Let's go ahead and get this thing underway. Best of luck to both of these teams here, as it is going to be returned and they're going to take it past the 32, around the 35-yard line. And this is how this thing is going to start up here. Let's go ahead and get into it. New Jersey will be on defense, and it's going to be a fake of the handoff to Olaf, looking for a man going straight across the middle of the field and incomplete, trying to go to his new target in Kai Coco. But that was in triple coverage there. Gonna set up 2nd and 10. And Tampa Bay not playing games with the first play. But not to be. New Jersey was there. 2nd and 10 here. And they're gonna keep it. And they're going to throw it to the big homie Ulf, who's going to turn up and roll past the 45-yard line. His first crack at action in Florida is a pretty good one. It's going to be a gain of 8. Tampa Bay beat New Jersey once last season and lost twice to New Jersey in the final 2 times. That's going to be a quick pitch middle of the field, and he had the catch but wasn't able to turn up to get the first. Had a defensive player right there to make the play. It's 4th and 1. And it looks like New Jersey might have just found their first stop. I don't think Tampa Bay will go for it here, kind of early. So we'll see Trey Pointer here with his first punt. Sending this one to the right side and looking for the bounce. It bounces barely inside the 10. Now New Jersey is going to have to start deep in their own territory. We'll see Zaire Augustus, Mr. Jump Pass himself, going to make something happen. His first down coming. number 1. Going to be passing this one left side. It's going to be caught by Spiderweb, who's also looking to make his name into the top 5 marks of halfbacks this season. He's going to start out with a gain of 4. Let me know how everything is looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. You already know I'm trying to make sure that you get everything rolling. As we see a handoff, there goes the big homie who's going to get close to the first down mark. Jordan Vinny makes his first official tackle as a strong safety. Going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. You didn't miss too much. Tampa Bay had a drive, but they got stopped on 3rd down. 4th and 1 was the setup, but they're looking for a man. Steps up and throws this one away, and the defense of Tampa Bay, I'm sorry, slows down the big homies in New Jersey. So he said it sounded like QJB a little bit, but it's clear. Well, if I'm in the name of that, I mean, I'll take that as the deepest compliment possible. He's one of the greatest YouTubers of all time when it comes to sports video games. So shout out to the big homie there, QJB. If you like a boy, hook me up with some tips and stuff, as we see Jordan Vinny take that past the 40. And that's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Tampa Bay coming back onto the field. Let me just turn this preview off on my side so I can see a little bit more. Thank you. 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna send the man in motion. Is gonna be ran here by Ulf Jacobson, who gets tripped up, almost hitting that hole, and he was about to run free, but his first carry will be for 4 yards. Single back formation coming up. Gonna send Blake Grant in motion. Gonna fake the handoff. Looking for a man left side and caught. And there goes the first official catch of Kai Coco's career in Tampa Bay. And it'll be 15 yards for number 14. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. It's a very controlled throwing motion there from West. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks for a reason. As that was off the helmet of the linebacker. Rush that pass right there. Going to be 2nd and 10. I think my personal favorite is actually the opponent of James West, the quarterback for New Jersey. I love his throwing package, and it's crazy how he gets those jump passes. Hopefully we could get one of those tonight. It's going to be passing it here again, right side, and caught, and there goes number 82. Is that Riker Bryson? Yes, it is. A gain of 14 coming up here, and Tampa Bay's on the move. They're inside striking distance. Now, I'm not sure. They don't have the names like they do on 24, so they only have like a certain set for traditional, a certain set for slingers, and there's another one that I can't remember, but it looks like it's going to be a carry, and he got dragged down. As I thought Ulf was going to shed that one and take it to the cribbo, but that is going to be a gain of 4 on the play. Honestly, don't mind the heavy dose of Ulf Jacobson. That's definitely going to aid the assistance here of this Tampa Bay offense, getting 34 of the ball any way you can, as they're going to go ahead and fake the handoff, looking middle of the field, and caught, and there goes Ulf Jacobson, who's going to push forward close to the first down mark. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Ryan Davis rooting for Jersey. Make sure you get in the Jersey giveaway. 3,000 coin, get you another entry. Be like Ryan Davis and post up like 5 or 6 in the same setup. As we see a handoff, and Ulf isn't going to get a lot of yards, but he's going to get just enough. And now keep the chains moving. It's 1st and 10 here for Tampa. And I love these jerseys here for Tampa. Just some different swing on it. Yeah, and just as I called it, he's going to put in another entry. I guess he wants to win that jersey bad, as we see Ulf Jacobson get around 6 or 7 on that play. They say 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Venom says this offense is going to own people. As of right now, they're looking pretty nice. The first drive, they actually had a pretty good chance. They just couldn't get that extra yard to keep the drive alive, so we don't have that full scope. But right now, they turned it up, as they're going to look for a man here. Looking left side, and it's over the head of the end of that wide receiver, Blake Grant. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up. Show some love to the links in the chat. Get some W. And I got to change that USFA S9. I got to do USFA S10 in that particular thing right there, as he's going to throw this one away. As James West was looking for something in the end zone, but looks like he just had to take what he could take. Threw that one away, and they're going to send Trey Pointer out here for this one. Kick from the right side here from Mr. Trey Pointer, dubbed the best kicker in bot playoffs, well, in the bot setup. And that is going to be 3-0. What is up with your QB's gear? I mean, it's pretty similar. I think I just have your what's the name up, your long sleeve temperature up. Don't forget that I remade it by scratch. I don't have everything perfect, so if you see something up, don't like crucify me, okay? Yeah, I think there was like a sleeve accidentally put on. It looked like it was a short one, so maybe it didn't like pass all the way, and I didn't really notice, but I'll switch it for you. It looked pretty sweet though. I don't know about you. It looked pretty sweet to me. But it's not my player, so what I think really doesn't matter at the end of the day. I get it. As we send this one away, is going to be returned here by Brandy. Going to take this one past the 20, and that's going to take it to around the 24-yard line. New Jersey looking for something here on their second drive of the game. Make sure you invite your people. I see 19 up in here. Can a brother get to 20 before the end of the first quarter? I would love to see it. Get your people up in here. Handoff is going to be Spider Webb, who's going to find a big hole, and he's still running past the 40. He's going past midfield, and he's dragged down, as that's the biggest play of the game here for New Jersey. The running game starting to show up. It's 1st and 10 coming. Great job there from Jersey to get that one cooking. Handoff, and it's going to be stuffed in the backfield. That's going to be number 9 right there, making the play. Javon Highland, his first official tackle of this USFA career. And it is a tackle for loss, so you can't be mad at that. I really wish that the stats actually took track of yards for loss in regards to these tackles, as that is going to be caught there by Ryan Bandy getting his first catch. That's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. 16 entries up in here. I love to see it. Let me know how you're feeling on this Sunday. Big homie Dodger Life, the subscriber, aka Tim Carlson from Huntington Beach, is here. What's happening, big homie? There's going to be a quick pitch and going to be caught, but there's a flag right at the end of it. What is it? It's actually a face mask on Tampa Bay right at the end of it, and that's going to put New Jersey in the red zone. That is tough. Fat Boy Jay, what's happening? Thank you for joining. Let me know what team you're on, where you're from. That way we can know what player to give the TP if he was to win. It's going to be taken off to run. Is he going to do it? No, he is not. He's going to do a regular float pass to the right side. And there goes Zachariah Branch for his first catch of the season. It's New Jersey. They're trying to put the first touchdown on the board. Passing it again. Looking right side and wide open. Darren Guadiana. And the Jersey Battalion strike first in regards to the touchdowns. A great pass and a great drive here from New Jersey. Left them wide open over there. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. And that's going to be 7-3 in favor of New Jersey. Rob JG up in here doing some scouting, I see. 19 people in the giveaway, the last one of the week. 22 people up in here. Make sure you get in the giveaway if you haven't. If you already have a player in the league, or actually, yeah, if you already have a player in the league, they'll only help your chances to get something extra before the weekend. So make sure you show some love to the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We'll talk about them around the third quarter. But we got to get this game rolling again. Tampa Bay coming back on offense. Let's see what they could do here with this return. It's going to be past the 30. Taking it to around the 32, maybe 32.5-yard line. James West coming right back on the field, trying to get something cooking. Got a big jumbo set here. Javon Highland is out there too, but they're going to hand this one off, and off is going to get brought down close to the 40. Going to pick up 5 on the play. Looking for that big run where he could just run free. That will be debuting the team of the week tomorrow, so should be a fun ride. Well, not debuting, but bringing it back. So best of luck to all the players who makes the team of the week. Going to be passing it again, looking left side, and some traffic, and Kai Coco hangs on. In between Bedsheets Jenkins and Ethan McWells, and that's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa. And that's why he's one of the best wide receivers to ever do it in the USFA. Going to be a handoff here, looking for some blocks, not going to find one. Going to pick up maybe 3, and that'll be the end of quarter number 1. Throw your 2s up. Let's get into it. Should be a fun matchup as always, and we're going to keep this thing moving, you know what I'm saying? Flip the field. Let's get into it. 2nd and 7. Shotgun set. And they're going to hand this one off to the left side. There goes up the no good for his first touch, and it's a big one, a gain of 9 to keep the drive alive. 1st and 10 coming up. The former Voyager already winning 2 rings with the big homies in Huntington Beach. He says he wants to bring some of that flavor here to Tampa on the other side of the spectrum. That was definitely a great run for his first time in Florida. Big jumbo set again. They're going to send Javon Highland in motion. There's going to be a pass here, looking for a man, steps another back off the back foot. It's going to be caught, but he's going backwards. Is big homie Travis Vaughn. There's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Got the weak eye formation here. Gonna hand this one off, looking for a crease and drag backwards, trying to stand up, and he does to get past the 40 at the very least. 3rd and 9 coming up, a gain of 2 on that play. Should see the passing attack coming soon. Looks like New Jersey is loading up that box, trying to make sure that James West is the one that'll beat him. Has a move shotgun here. Gonna pass it again, looking for a man right side, and going to be caught. in traffic, doesn't matter. It's going to be number 82, Riker Bryson again, as his head is stuck somewhere that it shouldn't be. But hey, the ball that he was supposed to get, he made sure he got 2 hands on it. Y'all didn't see that, as it looks like it's going to be some moves here for big homie off. Gonna send Upton in motion. Gonna carry this one. A juke move and juke straight into the defensive back there. Maybe if he had a spin move, that would have been a little bit more effective. But a great try nonetheless there from off. Gonna be 2nd and 9 coming up. And here comes James West back into the fold. Back in field goal range, wants something more than that. Gonna send Mr. Blake Grant in motion, I believe. Gonna go ahead and pump fake this, looking left side and almost picked off. Trying to fit that one to Blake Grant. And that's gonna be 3rd and 9 coming up. That could have been very dangerous. But it does give Tampa Bay one more chance. Looking for a man again. Gonna launch this right side. There goes Blake Grant for his first catch, but he cannot break the tackle. And that's gonna make it 4th and 5. Should see the big homies again take another field goal. The offense is showing life outside of the 20, but once they get close there, kind of tough sledding. It looks like it's gonna be from the right hash again. Sending this one away. Kick is up, and kick will be good, so it will be a 1-score ball game here for New Jersey. 7-6 is your score. Blake Grant, what's going on, big brother? How you doing? How you living? Tampa Bay, would they want to take the lead on their next drive, or maybe even this drive if their defense could force something? But right now, New Jersey a little bit in the driver's seat, still early. There's plenty of time here in this one to get cooking. We've seen teams like Charlotte and Huntington Beach have slow starts and then all of a sudden explode in the second half. So don't get too ahead of yourselves. There's still plenty of game, as that's going to be 2 around this 18 or 19 yard line here for New Jersey. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ryan Davis always quick with the jabs there. It's like they ain't us though. I don't know. Tampa Bay, I'd say they're probably as close as talented as Huntington Beach, or as in comparison to anyone else in the league, as that was almost picked off. Javon Highland could have had his first pick, but couldn't quite corral it once it was in the air. I mean, both for blow, Tampa Bay has a comparable offense to Huntington Beach. I'd say they have the better halfback. Quarterback, I'd say they're pretty even. Wide receivers, I'd say Huntington Beach has the edge barely. Tight end, you could go either way, as it looks like it's going to be a Tampa Bay first down to Drew Stowe. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Yeah, so this, hey, I'm just talking about the talent. I don't know what happens when the game happens, you know what I'm saying? But just looking at it piece by piece, I mean, it's kind of hard not to make that comparison. It looks like Spider Webb is going to reach out for the first down, and he is going to pick it up. Number 24 going to make it happen. "25 people up in here. Thank you so much for spending a little time with us here. Hopefully we can keep these numbers high throughout the season, as we see a run play there, and looks like Drew Stowe almost broke away a little bit, had a little bit of a lane, but looks like Jordan Venny made the tackle there before he got too crazy. Shotgun formation. Here comes Augustus, left side, and caught. And there goes Ryan Bandy for yet another first down. As this young quarterback, he's always finding ways to impress me here. 7 for 9 and a touchdown, over 50 yards. Not a lot of splash plays here for New Jersey, but they're methodically moving the ball down the field, and it's working for them. Tampa Bay hasn't found an answer, or at least a consistent answer, as they send Bandy in motion, fake it one time, and then give it to the halfback. But this time, New Jersey gets slowed down, as it looks like Tank Jones' head was kind of stuck somewhere where it shouldn't have been either. So there's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up. What is with these players and putting their helmets where the sun doesn't shine? I don't know, but we're going to keep it moving here. The game keeps rocking. 27 people. What's happening? How you doing? Let me know how your Sunday is. There's going to be passing this left side and caught. There goes Branch, and he's picking the first down up himself. Inside field goal range they go. It's going to be 1st and 10. Number 1 and number 2. We seen something similar to that for another football team, if you remember Toronto. So the 2 latest expansion teams having a number 1 to number 2 connection here. Going to be passing it here again, launching it right side and caught. There goes the big homie, reaching out for the first, and he might have got it. Yes, he did. Going to make the first down play again. 1st and 10 coming up, and New Jersey's just rocking it with this offense right now. Swoosh. What's happening, big homie? Trying to get something cooking here. Looking for a man. Protection solid. Going to throw this right side and caught again. And there goes Ryan Bandy down to the 2. Straight up cooking is New Jersey, and they're in the red zone now. They're looking like that team that shocked the world and took it to the playoffs last year. They're looking real nice, I must say, keeping it moving here. And that's going to be a false start, so probably the first error we've seen from New Jersey all game long is going to be 1st and goal coming up. Take it to the 7-yard line. Is New Jersey really that team? I think we can stop wondering. I mean, they've done it long enough, in my personal opinion. As it is going to be a handoff, looking for a hole. Great blocking on the outside, and Jordan Benny slows him down to make sure it wasn't a touchdown. But now they're at the 1-yard line. Spider Webb currently out dueling Golf Jacobson on the other side. Second and goal here. And they're going to hike it right as the 2-minute warning gets here, and he's going to get stuck as he gets to the half-yard line. I thought that was going to be called 2-minute warning right as he was getting ready to hike it, but they let it cook. Tampa Bay could hold him to a field goal here. They're going to try the ground game, and the defense of Tampa says no. What a beautiful blitz there on 3rd down. That's going to hold them to a field goal attempt, unless they decide to get freaky with it and, you know, try it. But I say take the points. And it looks like they are going to agree with me here. Assassin Moon, the new kicker here for New Jersey, says he wants to knock his first kick through, and he will with relative ease. And it's going to be 10-6. And of course, the rich get richer there. A new defensive tackle signed there by Huntington Beach. And I'll see if I can find the name real quick. I'll shout him out since he came in. It's going to be Night Stalker. Big homie Night Stalker doing his thing. Shout out to that guy 9625 up in here. I got a message. I'm gonna check my message. Who that? Oh yeah. I seen that trade, ATW. Yeah, I seen it. I just couldn't do it because it got the game rolling. But I'm gonna get you right, ATW. Look at me multitasking. I'm always working, even when I'm streaming. That's kind of the process here. But we're going to send this one away. Tampa Bay with a 2-minute warning here to see if they could do something. Going to be returned and finding a little bit of a hole. I thought he was going to sneak through, but a solid return to get him past the 30. Elijah Enigma there on the return. It's going to be 1st and 10. People messaging me on my phone and on Discord and WhatsApp and all that, but the games keep rolling, as you already know. 1st and 10 coming up. Going to be passing this again. Looking, going to go right side. Is going to be caught and tackled immediately. A short gain there. Yeah, just keep in mind for everyone here, like if you're purchasing traits, like I'll see it pretty much at the end if I don't see it immediately on the chat. Just keep that in mind, as that pass is off there by James West. And Tampa Bay's trying to find something here, or New Jersey might be getting the football right back. Because I have the request queue with all the purchases on the Twitch channel, so I definitely see it. Just make sure you put the name of your player that you're buying it for, you know what I'm saying? Going to pass this one left side and going to be caught again by Coco down to the 45-yard line. Definitely a big play there. Going to make it 1st and 10. What's good? Holla at your boy, new running back for HBV up in here, as looks like Blake Grant is going to get himself another catch. That's going to make it 1st and 10 again. No timeouts called yet. Well, they do have one called. Yeah, make sure you get in the giveaway. Exclamation point USFA. Kyle Wu said he wanted to bring Kako over to Arizona, but he was like, nah, man. He said he wanted the up and down weather of Florida will be his particular move here. You'll know Kai Coco if you see those black arm sleeves on both sides. Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man. Looking middle field and caught. And there goes the juke move, and inside the 25 is Travis Vaughn. 27 seconds left here. One more timeout left. They could honestly just pick the field goal if they wanted to, but a great job nonetheless. They're trying to go no huddle here. 9 seconds left. Looking, left side is going to be caught and going to get taken out of bounds. So, okay. They have a timeout here. They could, in theory, go for it, but if they were smart, I'd just say take the 3. Unless you do a run play, see if you can get the touchdown, but that might be too much time. So they may just take the field goal. Yes, they will. Honestly, don't blame them. Make it 10-9. Kick is going to be up, and the kick shall be good. And it's going to be back to a 1-point deficit here. Tampa Bay had some good drives up to this point, but have yet to find the end zone. They'll hope to find that in the second half. I need a couple more people up in here. We almost at 30. Can a brother get to 30 tonight? It's week number 1, baby. We're just getting started. Fun ride, fun league, and as a whole. Get your people up in here. Get into the giveaway. Well, the giveaways, I should say. The jersey giveaway and the USFA giveaway, as we see the return there. And that'll be the end of the first half, folks. A great game. Both teams fighting, both teams moving the football, both defenses making plays. Can't be too mad at it. It's going to be underway here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. is going to be returned here, taking this one past the 20. And he just got stuck right at the end of it. And Ryan Bandy's struggling. I'm drinking too. He looked like he was on that Hennessy after that hit.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Gotta clip that one. But New Jersey's back on the field here. Gonna pass it again, looking for a man. Slant route, trying to get open, and punched out of the hands of Drew Stowe. Great defense there by Tampa. Gonna set up 2nd and 10. Offense been looking nice. Got to finish in the red zone. Definitely right there, shaking that stirred with the comment. Shout out to the big homie. Handoff. No, it's a fake. It's going to be ran by Zaire Augustus, and he's going to get stuck right at the end of that play. By Shallow Marino, I believe. Yes, number 22. Going to be 3rd and medium here. Look at New Jersey running the read option. I didn't know Zaire Augustus had legs. He said he could move a little bit too now. There's going to be a pass here, looking for a man. Protection's breaking down, and looks like he had to throw that one in the middle where no one else was available. That's going to be 4th and 6. And the Tampa Bay defense, they made their stand early. $11 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Sending this one away, almost blocked. And it's going to be returned here by Jordan Vinny. He'll take a pass to 30. Solid field position here for Tampa. Now we need to see what this offense can really do when they can put the full drive together. I seen the views click to 30, so shout out to the chat again with the clues bomb real quick. Appreciate you all for showing love to the stream. 30 views. We got to keep it moving though, man. Let's see if we can get to 40. We got time. Looking for a man again. Throws a short to Ulf, who's going to shed one man off and pick up around 9.5. Gonna pass it here, looking left side. Gonna be caught by Blake. Gonna turn up and use that speed past the 30. He's gonna take it to the 20 and drag down at the 10-yard line. Blake Grant, how do you do? He says he wants to wear that teal and show out for the homies. It's 1st and 10 Tampa. Try to get the INT was Ethan McWells, but he went behind the ball. He's supposed to go in front of it. And here comes Tampa with the chance to take the lead here. Offense trying to get something cooking. Give it to Ulf, a spin move, but he's going backwards and trips off of the grass. I don't know where he tripped off of. That ain't going to work. It's going to be 2nd and 13. He tripped off something. I don't know. Spent the wrong way. But they still got time to make up for it here. Drive still starting. Look for a man, middle of the field, and caught. And there goes Travis Vaughn. And there goes the first touchdown of the season here for Tampa. They'll take the 5-point lead, and you got to expect a 2-point conversion to come so they can make it 7. And exactly as we predicted here, going for the 2. They're going to try the handoff, and Ulf will get close, and he will punch it in. As it's going to be 17-10, hitting that dance on them. I think he learned that from me. 17-10 is your score.
This is a certified hood classic.
Slay to see what's going on, big homie. You already know he's one of my favorite players in the league because of how I say his name. Von Carlton. Shout out to Von Carlton. Big homie. What's happening? Hope all is well with you. I know you busy. Shout out to everybody in the chat, get in the giveaways. We'll talk about all of the affiliates a little bit later as we see this one get returned. It's going to be 2-20. Looks like a tackle by Chris Davis, number 5, and that's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't have 100% everything in regards to like the looks and stuff. So if you bought drip or if you've secured drip with me, make sure that you hit me up. Make sure that you're looking good going into week 2. All the good stuff, as it looks like it's going to be a man in motion here. Gonna look for the pass left side and caught and stuck by 2 Typhoon players. Gonna be a short gain of around 4. Handoff. No, it's gonna be another read option. This time Tampa Bay was ready for it, and that's going to be a loss. Actually, no, it's a gain of nothing. 3rd and 6 coming. If you love the USFA, say yeah in the chat. 3rd and 6 here for New Jersey. Trying to get something cooking. Texans breaking down. He's got to take off to run and almost throws a pick. And the New Jersey offense was saying this when he threw that pass. Should have took off to run on that play. Who loves LA Knight in the chat? Who are my WWE fans up in here? That was almost also blocked as well, as we see the return. A juke move, but going nowhere. Take that one to the 29-yard line. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Had to put that clip up in there. Yeah.
Shit like that.
They tried another spin move and that ain't gonna cut it. 10 carries, 26 yards here for Ulf Jacobson. Gotta get something cooking. The Rock or Roman Reigns. Yeah, I'd say Roman at the very least. Me personally, I'm not really that big of a fan of Cody Rhodes. I think he's that guy, but I don't think he's that guy, if that makes sense. Going to pass this one short, going to be caught, and there goes the player that scored a touchdown. It's going to be Travis Vaughn making the play. I'm sure he could spin just fine. He just needs to like not spin like towards the defender, spin away from the defender. Ulf is a little nervous here in Florida. Definitely his most competitive team he's been on. Going to be passing this one again. And he looks like he's going to launch this one deep left side. He's going to be Kai Coco. He said, stop playing with me. I got to give me some points too. Touchdown Typhoon. What a play there from Kai Coco. Woo! And that is what the young folks say, head top right there. He ain't had to do my man's like that, Ethan McWells. That's going to be kick up, kick good. And Tampa Bay is going to be up 2 scores just like that. That cornerback Ethan McWells said this when he realized he made the catch. Ooh. That's what he said. Best wide receiver pair in the league. I mean, it's hard. They definitely have an interesting one for sure with Kai Coco and Blake Grant. Huntington Beach definitely has a great one with Carlton Banks and Ryan Davis. You can still go maybe even with the team we're seeing going up against Tampa Bay. Ryan Bandy and Zachariah Branch, they're a young core. I think they need some work, more seasoning, but I think they're a great duo. I mean, you could honestly go anywhere throughout the league. Like, there's so many great wide receivers. It's really good. As he got stuck right there again. Like, how many times is my man Ryan Bandy going to get hit? Actually, let me see if I could bring him up real quick while it's loading up for me. First and 10 coming. Faking the handoff there, looking for a man right side and going to be caught. There goes Guadiana getting close to midfield. And that's going to be first and 10 coming up. I think every team at this point has a solid 2 wide receivers that they can rely on. A solid 2. Which is very fun to see. Like, just going over the list, like Anchorage has Keith Simmons and Sean Justice. Arizona has Uncle Swoosh and Sean McGowan, as we see them have to go backwards thanks to that penalty. Looks like Charlotte has Montezuma Popico, who just got drafted first overall, and him and Bobby Boucher, and don't forget MJ Witten too. Dallas with Sir Lancelot, Rocky Butterfingers, and Tank Tremonti, and don't forget Jerry Riggs too. Huntington Beach with Earl Flint, Carlton Banks, and Ryan Davis. That's definitely something, as that is going to be a fumble and picked up by Tampa. He's going to return this one. Is anyone going to touch him? I don't think so. It's going to be a fumble recovery 6. And it's getting ugly here in Tampa. And that's not Spike Tillman. That's Matty Tillman on the recovery. The rookie gets himself a touchdown in his first professional game. Wow. Who's number 77 who made the sack? Oh, that was bad. Oh, that is another rookie. Bad Omens. Bad Omens making the play. So he forced the fumble and got the sack, and then the other rookie picked it up and took it the distance. So Tampa Bay's draft class coming into the mix early here this season, and that's going to make it a 21-point ball game before we even leave the end of the third. And now New Jersey pretty much is going to have to rely on this passing attack to get them out of this. As that's going to be kneeled down. No big hits on Ryan Bandy. Going to be first and 10 coming up. So Tampa Bay is definitely the quickest team to get over 30, but now they have a full quarter and some change to have the most this season going into week 2. And this is the team that we kind of expected Tampa to beat. They were number 1 for a reason. In regards to the Eastern Conference, left side is going to be caught, stays in bounds, is the big homie running through a man and gets to the 45-yard line, a spider web. And that's going to be a great start here to this drive. Try to get back into this. It's going to be first and 10 coming. Now, in my opinion, in regards to New Jersey's potential chance for a comeback, they need to score at least once in this quarter for me to think that it'll be possible. As it is going to be a delayed handoff, and it looks like Tampa Bay was ready for it. I believe that's Von Carlton there with the tackle. Yes, I am right. I know my numbers. I'm trying to tell you, I've been doing this for a long time. This is 10 seasons in. Or technically 9 and some change, but I've been doing it too long. I know these players like the back of my hand. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Except for the rookies. I'm still getting to know those. But we're going to throw this short, and that'll get them to midfield. As that's going to be Drew Stowe again, I believe. Yes, it is. 3rd and 4 coming up here. Chris Sheen there with the tackle. Third and 4. Here comes Augustus. Quick pitch right side and almost picked off by Chris Davis. Cut that one off real quick, and the Tampa Bay defense slows him down again. Gotta expect more run game coming forward. As we see the punt here inside the 20, they go as Assassin Moon. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up here. Tampa Bay coming back. Once again, let me know how the game is looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Make sure I give y'all the best gameplay that I possibly can every single time. Make sure y'all keep on coming back. You know what I'm saying? As we see the quick pitch right side and caught. And there goes Racker Bryson there with another play. It's going to be 2 around the 28 or 29 yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Dodger Life said his second player is coming next season. And I know there is a 30 from the last game. I believe he scored 34. So if you can beat 34, y'all have the most. As we see the carry cuts away from the grain. And he's probably going to pick up 1. 2nd and 9 coming up. Wolf Jacobson needs to turn up a little bit here. Even with the shortage of run yards, Tampa Bay leads all the way in total yards. Just created a player excited to get into the league. Well, I appreciate you for joining. As we see the short pass there. Looks like to Wolf Jacobson trying to get him more involved in the ball game. 3rd and 4 coming. His 4th catch for 28 yards total. I mean, I told you from the beginning, he's kind of mid. He's kind of mid. 3rd and 4 coming up. Going to pass this again. Looking right side and caught there by Travis Bond. Trying to keep the pressure on this New Jersey defense. Oh, we got another tight end coming into the fold. Okay, I love tight ends coming into the league. I love it. Make sure you subscribe to the league so you can get those points. Either that or join one of our various jobs, and you can also get TPE that way. Gonna pass this one here. Looking for a man. Gonna pass this left side. It's gonna be a jump catch there by Travis Vaughn. He is gonna make the play. It's gonna be 2nd and 7. Got people complimenting me on the storylines graphic that I made. I love to see it. Thank you, Rocco. If you haven't seen it in the actual chat, or if you haven't seen the game, shout out to the big homie Rocco McLovin, tight end for the Tacoma Eruption. Gonna launch this one middle of the field and caught. And there goes Blake Grant again inside the 35. We got to see his stats. We already know he's close to 100 right here tonight. He's at 81. Great job here for his first game away from Pittsburgh. A little bit of controversy there for him. He was the GM there, but he decided to take his talents to West Beach, not South Beach, like LeBron. He said he wanted to go a little bit to the West, as he couldn't hang on to that one, and that's going to make it 2nd and 10. Venom says Blake being used how he should be. The more on this league are insane. Appreciate the hard work everyone put into this. Well, we appreciate you for giving us a chance. Hopefully you can invite more people, make it better. Oh, the mods on this league. Oh yeah, most definitely. We worked very hard, as that is off the helmet of a lineman, and we should have one more play before we get into the giveaway. So shout out to the big homies there. But yeah, like, there's still more work that needs to be done on the mod. Like, we need to change the colors of the background for the teams. Like, you see the Tampa Bay red, like, we need to change that to that teal, among a few other things. New Jersey, they kind of worked out because they took over the Jets, so kind of made it easy on us. As he throws a short, there goes off again. Who's going to pick up the first down? And that'll be the end of that one. As we move closer towards the big homies, let's go ahead and get this giveaway. Make sure you show some love. We got to see who's going to win it. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and pop up on my side. Throw your 4s up while we're loading everything. Let me know how you're liking the league in the chat, in the Discord, all the good stuff. Looks like it's going to be 5 TPE for this one. So shout out to the big homies there. And the winner of this giveaway with 22 entries will be, and just like I kind of thought it wasn't going to go to Huntington Beach, but it did go to Huntington Beach. It's going to be Gina, the cleaner, Buckley, bringing it in again for another 5 TPE here, and another great job again. Huntington Beach is on top for a reason. I mean, like I said, you got to keep on bringing your players in so they don't win it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's going back to Huntington Beach again, so I believe that's 2 this week. I'm going to double check in regards to Huntington Beach. Did Coach Tito win one? I'm going to double check here. Yeah, no, Ryan Davis won the first one. So looks like 5 TPE for Ryan Davis and 5 going to Gina the Cleaner this week. So shout out to the big homies there. We got to keep it moving as always. Keep the game rolling. As you see the stats right there, James West with the impeccable game right now, and he's being led by his great receivers right there. And Zaire Augustus, he hasn't thrown an interception. He's doing what he can, but he definitely needs to get it going right there. So let's go ahead and get back into it, folks. Throw your 4s up again, keep it moving, get us into algorithm. Actually, after this play, I gotta do the like the house cleaning stuff, as that is going to get stopped. Let me go ahead and pause it one more time so I could go ahead and get into the W. I forgot about that. My bad, folks. We got to talk about this. Make sure that you sign up and get you some W. Use that code on your screen, USFA S10, to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to have with them. Ryan Davis with the big biddies.
Shit like that.
Thank you so much there. And we also got Paladin. If you need some software help for your business, that'll be the place that you'll want to go to. Shout out to the big homies there. In regards to our affiliates, make sure you show some love to our 3 leagues that are supporting us here. The GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. So if you want to play some basketball in the Sim League format, make sure you go there. Hockey, if you want to play hockey, you'll go to Goals, also known as Great One Hockey League Sim. Be the next Hockey Hall of Famer over on that side. Games daily, and I love to see that league grow. Shout out to them, even though I'm not a big hockey fan, but you might be, so make sure you show some love to them. And then also shout out to the big homies at the ECFL. Majority of the players that you see here on this particular game, along with the rest of the league, came from the ECFL. There are collegiate football affiliates, and they get drafted to us and everything like that each and every season. So shout out to the big homies right there. But outside of that, we could go ahead and get back into the gameplay, and let's go ahead and do it. Thank you so much for the patience there. I forgot to do that earlier. Got a little ahead of myself, but we got to get back to the gameplay here. Finalize this ball game. It's going to be 31-10 with New Jersey. On defense, Tampa Bay right there trying to get something cooking. They're right in the mix to get a score. Looking for a man left side and caught. There goes Kai Coco getting inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal coming. Can someone remind me how Tampa Bay got this close? I don't know if I missed something. I've been drinking too, so I might have missed something. Looking for a man. Looking for his 3rd touchdown. They're going to find Riker Bryston. Going to take this one into the end zone, and there goes the mark for most points scored by a team this season in the final game of week 1. Can someone does someone remember? Because I remember seeing a run play. Unless the only one that I could think of is if New Jersey went for it on 4th down and didn't get it, but I just don't remember. But regardless of that, Tampa Bay is going to take advantage. As we see my boy Madre getting the sub by Ryan Davis.
Shit like that.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Shut your stupid. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Shout out to the big homies there in the chat. Thank you so much for making this lit.
This is a certified
Week 1 is
hood
almost
club.
over, folks. Got to be returned here, taking this one past the 20. and gets stuck right around the 24-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Shout out to my boy Matty Tillman there with the recovery for a touchdown on the fumble. His first official game, his first official touchdown. I'm going to bring back the ticker. I'll bring that back week 3 so we could get some variance, you know what I'm saying? As we see Spiderweb get the short catch, and he's going to take him out for actually about 3 yards. Late but obligatory. I haven't done this one yet in a while. I haven't done that in a while.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
2nd and 7 coming up. Who's a victim up in the chat? Gonna throw this one on the run and overthrows Zachariah Branch, who had a step. 3rd and 7 coming up. Looking for the first here. Blitz comes home and Chris Davis gonna get a sack. And that'll halt this drive more than likely, unless New Jersey's feeling froggy and we'll go for it. Oh yeah, let me know how you feel about the graphics as well. Not just the ones that I posted today, but like for the game day ones and the final score ones. Let me know, as this one is going to be deflected. Could have been an interception, but might have been a smart move to just swat it down. Now they have really good field position again. Tampa Bay can hit 40 tonight, folks. Not playing any type of games tonight. Back at the 20, back in the red zone. Here's Tampa Bay. Gonna pass it again, looking for a man. Taking off to run and gonna get taken down for the sack. That's gonna be another rookie making a play tonight. Dax Doherty making the stop. That's gonna move him back 5 yards. I'm sure James West is kind of mad. He grabbed him by the legs. You ain't supposed to be doing that on the quarterback. But hey, this is virtual, so why not? Do what you need to do. Handoff there, goes up to no good. He spins off a man, but he's going backwards, and that's not going to help him out. He was thinking someone else was going to be there so he could truck him, but made the wrong move, and that's a loss of 3. Look for a man, gonna launch this left side and had him open. Coco had touchdown number 2 right in his grasp. But West threw that one out of bounds. That is tough. That you can't do that. You gotta hit those. And that was another touchdown that goes down the drain. Gotta hit on those. Kick from the left hash. Kick is up. And kick will be doinked off, and that is going to be our first doink of the season, and that is going to be no good. Unfortunate there for Tampa Bay. They're going to be scoreless on this drive. Trey misses his first kick of the season. Gonna be faking the handoff. Pressure's going down and a fumble again. It's gonna be recovered and picked up by Tampa. They don't care. Bad Omens got a fumble forced and a fumble recovery tonight. And this time they'll just try the ground game this time around, and I'll get them back inside the 20. As a defense here for Tampa Bay, they invested a lot of defensive picks here in this past draft. I think we can say that they turned out pretty good as per game number 1. It's still early, obviously. Can't expect them to have this type of game every single week, but if they can replicate this or get close, it might be something that can help them out. As Riker Bryson's reaching out and almost had the touchdown. Did he just catch that backwards? We have to see the replay on that one. I don't know about that one, bro. Try this again. He did. He caught that backwards. He wasn't even looking. He's cheating. Now that's rigged. Now that's rigged. I'm just kidding. Well, it is kind of. But it's going to be first and goal. Give it to Off. Why not? He's going to punch it in, and he'll get his first touchdown of the season. As that is going to be the end of this ball game for the most part. Tampa Bay will crack 40, the first team to do so this season. Kick is going to be up, and he's going to miss the extra point as well. So that is 4 points off the board. Could have been 47 potentially if everything worked out this way, but gonna be 44-10 is your score. Trey Pointer, not off to the greatest starts. Outside of the missed kicks, I mean, you can't really complain too much. Tampa Bay essentially almost scored on every single time they had the football this game, if you want to look at it like that, and also got some turnovers. The receivers have been working nice. Honestly, the run game could be a little bit better. Ulf Jackson definitely has to do better. There was some miscues with the blocking as well, so it's not all on him, but I think if you're a Tampa Bay fan, if you're on Tampa Bay, if you're a supporter of them, you can't be too mad at the results here as they pass it. Left side is going to be New Jersey getting a gain of 9 to the Guadiana there. But, I mean, just looking at the scope of what's available for Tampa, I mean, New Jersey was a big hurdle for them last season. They couldn't beat them 2 times in a row. They couldn't, at the very least, give themselves a chance to go to the championship game. And coming into a game like this, as we see him get speared by who I believe is Jordan Vinny right at the end of that play, Zachariah Branch could not hang on through that. No, you won the first game, yeah, before they got their good win streak. Yes, so definitely beat them before. But it's 3rd and inches here. New Jersey looking for the first, right side, and almost picked off again, as we got to expect the punt team to come on here. I don't think they're going to go for it. This game is pretty much wrapped up unless they want to try to run it, see if they can pick up the first, but nope, they got the punt team. As of now, the record will be split between these two teams all time, as there's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Sending up to no good in motion. Give it to Off. Trying to find the crease. Going to pick up like 3 or 4. As we work our way down. All the way down to Chinatown. And we got the last portion of this ball game here. They're trying to give it to Off, trying to do something, but the defense once again of New Jersey is not letting the run game happen. Going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. Third and 9 here. Gonna pass this one. Looking to take off and launch this one right side, and gonna be almost completed there to Riker Bryson. Couldn't hang on through traffic. Great defense there from New Jersey. It's going to be 4th and 9. New Jersey's going to get the football back. Zachariah Branch writing down some notes on this ball game. Says good game and that. Got to keep them camaraderie here. You know, it's all fun. But I understand that we are a competitive bunch here in the USFA. Keep your heads up. It's only week 1, New Jersey. And you could very well go back on that streak that we seen last season. Because honestly, New Jersey was in the game for most of it. In regards to the first half, it was like 10-9. And then New Jersey has yet to score since that 10th point, as that is almost picked off by Jordan Benny. Probably should have been. Going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Love the camaraderie. I love it. Jersey is definitely a great team. I put them in the top half for a reason. I trust their ability. I trust their weapons. The defense, they've shown flashes here tonight, but they've also shown flashes last season. Are we going to see a jump pass tonight? Yes, we will, and it's going to be caught. Yes, I love it. Now I'm complete. Now I'm happy in week number 1. Okay, I live for that pass. Every time I see it, it's like, yes. Every time he runs to the left, it's a chance. I love it. 3rd and 2 here. It's the coldest pass in the game. I'm trying to tell you. Look for a man again. Protection's breaking down, but he's going to get sacked again and going to get brought down by Hendricks Harlow. He was in the top 5 to 10 in regards to sacks too. A great play there. It's 4th and 10 coming. Did you see how he slid up? Slid up like a snake or something, like he played for the Rattlers or something like that. But the Tampa Bay defense is just ridiculous. Now, they came into the season before the draft as one of the best front sevens. And they definitely showed out there. Bad Omens making plays. Hendricks Harlow making plays. Matty Tillman at the linebacker spot making plays. Tampa Bay has a really, really good team here. A really, really good team. As it looks like they're going to go ahead and set up for the Wildcat again. Try to give both a few more chances here to get some yards before this game ends. Going to look for the run and going to take this to the outside. And I think this is what he was looking for, past the 40. He's going to take it to the 35, maybe inside the 35. And that'll get him over 60 yards right there. He definitely needed that. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Well, Ulf is definitely going to get his chances now that the game is out of reach. New Jersey's not calling timeouts. They're going to pitch it to the right side. And actually, no, it's going to be up to no good trying them out there. 2nd and 7 coming. Outside of that one carry for like 9 yards. Oh, excuse me. Outside of that carry for 9 yards, Upton hasn't really done too much, but the run game as a whole has been kind of up and down here. As it looks like Ulf Jacobson is going to set up for the Wildcat, but it's going to be a 2-minute warning, so that'll cycle the plays through a little bit in the situation pool. Let's see what Tampa Bay will choose this time around. Ulf is back there. And they're going to give it to Ulf and finding a big hole again and pushing inside the 15-yard line is Ulf Jacobson. Over 80 yards here in this ball game now, just off of 2 plays. And that's what Ulf could do. He's a big play monster. If he could find a hole, he could make some serious plays. And honestly, he could get close to 100 yards in this game if he was to pick up the touchdown. They're going to give him to carry a big hold there, cutting around, pushing through, spinning off a man and getting inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. Strong running here from Wolf Jacobson, and that just rounds out this great offensive movement here tonight here for Tampa. It took them a little bit to get rolling, but these last 3 or 4 carries or so for Wolf Jacobson definitely made a difference in the stat sheet for sure. Going to be walking away with the W. Going to be stretching this one left side. Once touchdown number 2. Cuts inside. Reaching out like Spaceman. Space Jam. Flexing on the homies. And they're going to give Tampa Bay 50. Tampa Bay didn't play all week long waiting for this. I think Tampa Bay's living up to the hype. And that'll pretty much wrap this game up, assuming New Jersey doesn't come up with something crazy. But 50 in their first game, that's pretty tough. I'm not even going to lie to you. That's pretty tough. And just like that, Tampa Bay put the league on notice in week 1. Going to be returned here. Zachariah Branch with one of his last, actually no, I take that back. Ryan Bandy with one of his last few times touching the ball this week. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here, running over a man and taking it to the 30 is Spiderweb. So he'll get over 5 yards a carry, which is definitely encouraging to see. But that'll essentially wrap this one up, folks. Final score 51-10. Tampa Bay coming through with the big moods there. Will they try one more play? We'll see. Yes, they will. They're going to go screen pass, see if they can get him free. Trying to cut through, sheds off one man, cuts around, and that'll add to the stat sheet right there for sure. But that is going to be the end of it here, folks. A great attempt there from New Jersey. And we'll check out the stats in a little bit. We'll talk about the games coming into the fold. Shout out to whoever was putting in the score on the actual scoreboard there too. I just see it popped up here. Make sure you put that final on it if you haven't already. And it's going to be 51-10. Definitely a great game here overall for Tampa. And we'll go ahead and talk about these stats. Let's go ahead and get into it. A 22-point third quarter and a 20-point fourth quarter after being held to 9 points in the first half. And then also holding New Jersey to 0 the entire way since the happens. That's just, that's impressive. I mean, like, you can't hate on that. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty good right there. I'm not going to lie to you. But going into the stats here, you see right there, New Jersey, 1 for 9 on third downs. Definitely can't have that. Tampa Bay was half and half on 10 attempts. Looking at the possession time, Tampa Bay definitely ran through that, almost 30 minutes of offense. But let's check out the stats real quick. James West definitely did his thing here, 28 for 38, 361 yards, 3 TDs, no interceptions. Zay Augustus did what he could, 18 for 29, 192 passing yards and 1 touchdown, tripping tonight. You see right there, the longest pass of the game was that 60-yarder there to Kai Coco, I believe. Ulf Jacobson doing his thing, 20 for 97, 2 TDs. Spiderweb on the other side, 10 for 55. Solid game there for what he was able to do. The run game pretty much got taken away from New Jersey. Up to no good. 3 for 9. Zay Augustus, 2 for 3. Drew Stowe there, 1 for 4. Looking at the Longest carries right here. Ulf had the longest with the 35-yarder. Great job from him. Receiving wise, we'll start with Tampa. Travis Bond led the way with 8 catches for 63 yards and a touchdown. Riker Bryson 6 catches for 67 yards and a touchdown. Ulf Jacobson 5 for 40. Kai Coco 5 for 110. Blake Grant 4 for 81. Shout out to the big homie Jay Underwood there. That's my homie right there doing your thing. I see you. Drop wise, Blake Grant and Riker Bryson each had 1, and the longest catch goes to Kai Coco there with the 60 piece right there. On the other side, Spiderweb led the way in catches with 6 for 60. Drew Stowe 4 for 31. Darren Guadiana 3 for 47 and a touchdown. Ryan Bandy 3 for 38. Zachariah Branch 2 for 16. Drop wise, looks like Branch and Stowe each had a drop, and then the longest catch goes to Guadiana there with the 26-yarder. Defense wise, we'll start with New Jersey. Davis Sutherland leading the way with 13 tackles. Great job from the former Rattler right there. They actually got him through the expansion draft last season when they first came into the league, so definitely a great pickup there for them. Jet Sosa there with 12. Matt Phillips with 8. Ray Swan Carter with 7, Bedsheets Jenkins with 6, Javale Woods with 4, A.B. Johnson there with 3, Tiger Band with 3, Ethan McWells with 3, Dex Doherty with 2, J.C. Judon with 2, Racky Wildman, that's a bot player, and another bot player, Zaire Augustus gets a tackle, Antonio Lewis, the tight end, gets a tackle, the Jordan Johnson, the tight end, gets a tackle. Ladavius Button with 1 tackle. And Assassin Moon also get a tackle. I believe that's special teams right there. David Sutherland with 2 tackles for loss. Doherty and Woods each with 1. Only 1 sack here from Dax. Here from New Jersey. No INTs. Looks like Jenkins, Carter, Sosa, and Phillips each get a pass deflection. And no other defensive stats to speak of here. On the other side, the leading tackler here for Tampa will be Ian Gish. In his first game back, I believe he missed all of season 9. I don't think he was on the roster or at least getting like consistent stats. So great job for Ian Gish there, putting in the work there. He gets 8 tackles. Chris Sheen, the former Royal, gets 7. Jordan Vinny, his first game of strong safety, gets 7. Shallow Marino at 6. Leon Kennedy with 5. Loki Gunderson with 4. Asulu Rusu, that's a name I haven't said in a while. You see right there, College Assumption, that's hilarious. That means you assuming that you said the name right, you know what I'm saying? Chris Davis with 3. Javon Highland in his first game as a rookie gets 3. Damon Jones gets 2. Vaughn Carlton, shout out to Vaughn Carlton, he gets 2 tackles. Matty Tillman with 2 tackles. Hendricks Harlow gets 1. Tank Jones gets 1. Bad Omens, I believe he gets a sack, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Tackles for loss. Did I get them all? Yeah. Tackles for loss. Vaughn Carlton with 2. Damon Jones, Ian Gish, and Javon Highland each get 1. Hendricks Harlow, Bad Omens, Damon Jones, and Chris Davis each get a sack apiece. No INTs here, but Ian Gish does get 3 pass deflections. Chris Davis, Loki Gunderson, Jordan Vinny, and Leon Kennedy each get 1. Forced fumbles, Bad Omens and Demon Jones. So 2 rookies forcing fumbles in this ball game, and looks like 2 rookies recovered the fumbles. So Bad Omens, so he forced the fumble and recovered the fumble, and then Matty Tillman recovered the fumble, obviously, and he took that one 38 yards for the touchdown. So make sure you get that as well. So great job there from Matty Tillman in his first game, getting into the end zone. Trey Pointer there, up and down game. He missed out on 4 points potentially, but he did bring in, I want to say 13 total between the points. So technically he outscored the whole New Jersey team there. Assassin Moon there bringing in 4 points in his first game. Punting wise, he averaged 46 and some change. Trey Pointer averaged 48.5. So great job from them. Let's see, kick return wise, Elijah Nigma averaged 26 and some change. Ryan Bandy averaged 21.1. Zachariah Branch averaged 7 yards on 1 punt return. Jordan Vinny 5 for 32. And that'll be the end of the stats there. Let's go into the scoring summary. Fourth quarter had Trey Pointer starting out with points with the field goal, and then Guadiana got the touchdown there from Augustus. Then there was a lot of field goals here, Pointer, then Moon to Pointer, with Tampa Bay taking the 1 point deficit there going into the half. Then it was all Tampa Bay from there. Touchdown to Vaughn, touchdown to Coco. Tillman recovered the fumble for the touchdown, and then the final quarter here, it was Bryson for the touchdown from West, and then Ulf Jacobson closed it out with 2 short carries. So that's pretty much the end of it here. I mean, we could go ahead and wrap this one up. I'm going to go over the roster really fast. Well, not the roster, but the week 2 schedule. We're going to go ahead and start out with Dallas hosting St. Louis. So St. Louis is going to go to Texas for the first time this season. Well, technically the only time this season, right? Assuming Dallas doesn't go to the playoffs at the number 2 seed and St. Louis goes, but you already know how that goes. This is assuming this will be the last time these 2 teams play in Dallas. So shout out to them. Should be a fun matchup. On Twitch, on that same day for Thursday, it'll be Anchorage taking the trip to Huntington Beach. That's going to be a fun ride there. We're going to see the young crew of Anchorage go up against the very highly touted Voyager team. Then we'll have another matchup on YouTube. It'll be Tampa Bay hosting Charlotte. That's going to be a fun ride there for sure. Can't wait to record that one. And then we'll be back on Twitch for Pittsburgh going to Toronto. Now that is going to be a fun matchup there for sure. Can't wait to see that one. Looking at Saturday, it's going to be New Jersey at New York. So it's going to be the battle for the Hudson River. And then the final game of week number 2 will be 2 Western Conference teams. It'll be Arizona at Tacoma. So both teams coming into this game with the loss, so one of them will get the victory, and that'll move them up the ranks for sure. Let me just look through, so if there's any other ones right there. So Charlotte and Tampa Bay, that game, that will decide which team goes to 2-0 on the season. Toronto and Pittsburgh, same thing. And then New Jersey and New York, whoever wins that goes to 1-1. And then the same thing for St. Louis and Dallas, winner goes to 1-1. So that's about it. Yeah, I think that's what I said. I might be tripping. Let me see. Oh, unless you're saying that's what it should be. But yeah, like that's just a schedule right there. So we're going to get that pre-recorded there, all ready to go. So we'll wrap this one up here. Thank you so much for spending a little time with us. We're going to keep it moving as always. Week 2 coming back on Thursday. We'll see you then. Stay safe, everybody.